Hello everyone, this is Amy from Manic Yarn. Welcome to Mysteries Unsolved. How to divide a single piece, like this big open piece, into more pieces. This can happen pretty often, at least in mine. One thing you can do is divide a piece so you can have something going out here this way, something coming down the middle, something going out here, or maybe you want 3 toes. Maybe you want to leave an opening for something else later. That's what you are going to learn right now. So I was using a little guide for a place where I've done this. Seraphim Dragon's tail is divided into 3 pieces. So a pattern like that, this one says that you need to count back. You're folding it in half first, and you want to count 8 stitches from the side of the work and place a marker. So I've done that. I've got the 8 stitches this way, and the marker has been placed in the 8th stitch. And for this pattern, we're going to begin in this actual marker and go around. So, and this is a little trick I do for joining. You can either do like a regular slip stitch to join and then do a single crochet, or you can do this and get your loop on your hook, place your hook into the stitch, then I'm unprepared. Okay. Then you do your yarn over or yarn under, pull your yarn through, and voila, there's your stitch. And it's not going to create like a big step if you're crocheting in continuous rounds. See? Yarn over, pull through, done. No big mess there, nothing, just your stitch. And this yarn kind of glows in the dark, which I did not realize. So what you would do then is you go ahead and you single crochet around. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it's so quiet here. I should just appreciate the amazing, peaceful moment. But instead I'm making a video, probably for the same reason. It's never quiet. That could change at any minute. So I'm just crocheting around. I'm using a different color so you can kind of see what's all going on here. This. So I've crocheted around here. And then I'm going to include this stitch here with the stitch marker. Now, because I'm dividing and I'm not done crocheting everything, I'm leaving this here, because I want to know these are the ones that I crocheted into, so I don't accidentally use them. Or maybe I need to start in this section and then go across. We don't know. So anyway, with this one, you keep going around and around, follow the pattern until you fasten up and you have a thing that comes out this way. So we're not going to worry about that too much. Now we're on this side. So to go on this side, we already have our stitch marker in place. So we're just going to go ahead and join. Same thing. Join here with your single crochet. See, you just, let me do that slower. There's your loop. Put your hook in where you're going to crochet, and then just pretend like it was there and you're doing a single crochet. Alright, so there it is. And then we're going to crochet around again. You guys remember this song? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, that was probably awful for you. And I hope you have that stuck in your head like I do, because that's just not something you can do alone. I had to share. We're getting all these stitches in here. probably boring. I'm not really sure how to speed up the video, but we'll see if I figure it out. Alright, last stitch where the stitch marker is. Okay? Boom. So, there's that. Oh, and you know what? When you need to go around to the other side, all you do is just turn your work. I forgot this part. Turn your work and begin in your single crochet that you had, and just keep going around. I mean, you might be doing decreases or whatever at this point. I don't know. But that's what you do. Helpful hint. Leave this end on the outside, because when you get done, if you have a little hole or something here, you can use this to just tighten that up. So leave it out. Don't push it in. This is the inside, theoretically. So leave that end for you. You'll be so happy you did that. Okay, now there's two things that can happen here. You can just go ahead and you're going to be making your last piece on these 5 stitches here. But in this particular pattern, I did something weird. I don't even always know why I do some of the things I do. I think this was an attempt to not have so many holes. So in this one, my first stitch was through this stitch marker here on both sides. See, I went through both and did a single crochet here. And this is essentially just going to tighten that whole thing up. Designers, if you're making something and you start right there, look at, there is not a hole to be found anywhere. No holes. So there's your first single crochet. It also provides a nice bridge between the front part and the back part when you're coming around. So let's just say, now I'm not following the exact pattern anymore because there's like decreases and stuff. We don't need that for these purposes. So I'm just going to crochet across here. So there's my 5. Now I'm to the stitch marker again here, which is still through the 2 stitches because we went through both sides to mark them off. You would go into this stitch, and then here's the marker. See that? Go into that one there. And this is just like if the pattern calls for it, but maybe you can work that into your row somehow. Decrease somewhere. I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. I don't want to confuse you. But there it is. So that is joining that. And as you can see, we're all joined. No holes. Super pretty. And then our next stitch is the ones that we left open. And we just go across there. There you go. And we've gone across. Now, to finish this round, I'm going to look here. This is the stitch. Oh my god, this yarn is so glowy. Okay. The stitch that we joined in the middle. Now it's like kind of close and nice to get to. I cannot make these stitches there. Okay. That's probably okay. There's a stitch in the middle part. I'm just going to crochet into that and then go around however it tells you. But that's how you do your dividing into sections. See? And honestly, you want to make some gloves. Get some fingerless gloves, make the end longer, do a little row, look at that. Now you got fingers in your fingerless gloves. Can't beat that. So there's my tip of the day. Again, I'm Manic Yarn. You can find me on Ravelry or Etsy. That's the only place I sell my patterns. So if you see me somewhere else, that's not me. Just keep that in mind. I'm also on Facebook. and Instagram. I got the YouTube channel. I got Twitter. I might be too old to really know how to use that to my benefit, but I'm there. If you want to send me a tweet, feel free. Well, send me a treat too. Those are good. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Sorry for rambling. That's just how I am sometimes. It's one of those days, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.